Hey there viewer, today we are going to go through the Knowledge Basics for Lightning Experience module. You can find it through trailhead.salesforce.com and just search for it on the search bar. You can see here. The module is about using a Lightning knowledge to create a knowledge base for better customer service. So let's get started with the first part. Get started with Lightning knowledge. After completing this unit, you will be able to describe a knowledge base, explain the benefits of a knowledge base, explore Lightning knowledge in the trial org, and that's about it. Knowledge is power. Ada Baleva is a support agent at Ursa Mayor. She appreciates the power of knowledge. After all, she built her career on using her knowledge to help customers. Ada knows a lot, but there's just one Ada and so many customers. That's why she's excited when Maria Jimenez, her systems admin, calls a meeting to talk about a Lightning knowledge. Maria wants to implement a knowledge base. Think of it as a giant library with the most helpful librarian possible. A librarian who can quickly answer everyone's questions. At Ursa Mayor, Ada is the librarian. Her answers will form the basis of the Ursa Mayor knowledge base. Question: what are the benefits of using solar energy? How it's answered in a frequently asked question FAQ article. Question: what happens when a technician installs solar panels? In a step-by-step article that explains the process for technicians to follow. Question: what's the best way to deal with an angry caller? In an article that's provide guidance for good customer service. Ada's notes cover these questions and more. She is excited to turn her notes into articles, then she can easily share them with anyone who needs the information. Who sees her articles? Other agents, customers in communities, or customers searching on a public website. Help customers answer their questions. At Ursa Mayor, many customers call in with simple questions. Without a knowledge base, Ada spends a lot of her day answering the same questions over and over. Even worse, sometimes customers have to wait to get those answers. Ada hates making her customers wait. Once Ursa Mayor sets up a knowledge base on the website and other channels, customers can quickly find answers to the easy questions there. If they can, most customers prefer to answer questions themselves instead of contacting technical support. Finding answers quickly makes customers happy. If basic information is easy to find, then Ada is free to spend more time helping customers with new problems. As a result, those customers are happier too. That's the kind of sunshine and happiness Ursa Mayor loves to see. Increase agent productivity. Ada often trains new support agents so she knows there's a lot to learn. Ursa Mayor sells many different solar power components. They also handle complex solar installations. It's tough to keep everything straight. Sure, Ada has her own notes, but they are not easy for anyone else to find and use. The only way new hires can learn is by asking others, so it takes a while for them to be productive. But a knowledge base puts that organizational knowledge into a repository. New agents have a place to go to and learn on their own. An up-to-date repository helps you to train your agent quickly and lower the training burden for existing agents too. Everyone's productivity increases. With a knowledge base, agents don't have to research every question from scratch every time it's asked. Instead, the first time a question is asked, an agent records the answer in an article. The next time a customer asks the same question, any other agent can find the article in the knowledge base and provide a ready answer. Even better, Lightning knowledge often suggests the article most relevant to a case, so agents don't even need to search for it. Take a look at knowledge. As Salesforce admin, Maria is excited to use Salesforce Lightning Knowledge. Lightning Knowledge isn't just your average knowledge base. Sure, it stores information in one place so that agents and customers alike can access it depending on their permissions. It can make her agents more productive and her customers happy. But even better from Maria's point of view is that Lightning Knowledge is part of Salesforce. Because knowledge is integrated with Salesforce rules, permissions, and administrative tools, she can manage everything in one place. After talking to Ada and seeing her collection of notes, Maria installs a trial version of Lightning Knowledge to try it out. If you want to practice and try out steps in this module, you can register for a free Service Cloud trial with sample data. Here is how to get the free trial edition now. Sign up for a free 30-day Service Cloud trial, fill out the form completely. After you fill out the form, click Start My Free Trial. A confirmation message appears. Okay, let's have a look here if it's in the sandbox. Just a second. So let's have a look if I can find it. Let's go to all cases. Open my new case. And there we have the knowledge or not. Nope, not there, so I guess we really would need to sign up, but anyway, let's just go through it here. So you logged in your trial org, a list of tours shows you to explore Service Cloud feature options, choose a knowledge base tour and step through it. I think we have seen that before. Here's the search, and here you can see more stuff, create an article, whatever. And here you find suggested articles or search results, and that's about it. Of course, you can work with the article, which means you can insert it into an email and that kind of stuff. Maria likes what she sees, so let's learn the basics about knowledge bases and see what Lightning Knowledge can do. Lightning Knowledge can really help her agents and their customers. Maria's next step, planning the knowledge base for user Mayor Soda. What's a knowledge base? A single repository for storing helpful organization information, a dashboard for controlling all organization communication, the driving force for great collaboration, an alphabetical list for all your customers. I would go for A. Let's see if they use that wording. Repository. Yes. So how does a knowledge base improve productivity? By raising alerts when your company is badmouthed on social media, by keeping product information private so your customers have to call you, by creating cases for employees to practice closing, by capturing and consolidating important information in one place. I would say it's Lee. So let's take the quiz. There we go, 100 points. Let's go on to the next one. Prepare the knowledge base for success. After completing this unit, you will be able to gather information to include in the knowledge base, organize the information, determine user access, gather the information. Maria realizes the importance of making a plan. User Mayor is already pretty far along the path of excellent customer support using Service Cloud. Its cases are structured so agents know where to go next to close cases fast, but she and others still have a lot of things to figure out. Before beginning, plan carefully, Cicero. Maria schedules another meeting with Ada, the top support agent at Mayor. Together they figure out what information to put into the knowledge base. Ada has notes they can use to create articles. The Mayor website also has a list of frequently asked questions, although it's out of date. Plus, they have manufacturer data sheets about solar components. That's just a start. They quickly discover that they have plenty of information to add to their knowledge base. Maria and Ada also have goals for how to structure knowledge articles. They want to accomplish the following: help creators capture the right content, create easy-to-read articles, make articles easy to update, share different parts of the articles with different users. Here are some questions Maria asked when designing the knowledge base. That's a lot of questions. What kind of information will we publish? And so on and so forth. So the processes, who they're sharing it with, and so on and so forth. So a lot of things to consider if you should really implement it. I think it's a good resource just to look over this and kind of like copy this. Organize the information. Maria has a great deal of information, but not all of it is relevant to every support agent. She must figure out a logical way to organize it. The first step is to organize information into data groups. But how can she decide what data groups to use? She examines the structure of Mayor's support organization. Mayor divides up support teams based on a different type of support that they provide. Residential solar installation, commercial solar installation, individual solar components. Maria decides to group information by Team 2. All teams can view some articles, such as how to provide customer service. Only the relevant team can view other articles, such as regulations about commercial solar panels. Within those groups, residential, industrial, and individual components, Maria further sorts the information into data categories. For the residential group, that includes categories such as hot water heater installation, and so on and so forth. So these are basically questions that need to be considered when setting things up, such as how should the information be categorized, if there need to be restrictions. Mostly doesn't make sense, but I guess if you really want to restrict some information, then that can be done. And if the searchability needs to be enhanced by adding keywords and that kind of stuff. Determine who does what, who needs to create it, who can delete it, who can publish it, who can update it, who can archive it. So all of this can be managed as well, and basically all these things are resources you should go through if you actually plan to implement it. For myself, I'm just reading through this as a part of the admin credentials trainings, just so I get an idea about the knowledge base. But if you want to implement it yourself, you should definitely go through this and consider everything that's raised here. I think it's pretty in-depth. Maria determined what information she has and figured out the groups and categories she will use to organize the information. She even decided who needs access to what information. She's ready to set up Lightning Knowledge and start creating user Maria's knowledge base. What should you do to ensure that best articles are suggested as agents solves cases? Connect the best qualified agent to the case, create descriptive data categories for your cases and article types, allow all agents to delete all articles, make sure that articles have an approval process. I would say it's B. Let's have a look. Descriptive. Categories. Yeah, I would say B makes sense. What permissions and article actions do article contributors need? Manage article permissions, read, edit, archive, publish, and delete articles. Manage article permissions and read, edit, and publish article actions. Let's have a look. Read only. They aren't allowed. Manage article permission, read, create, edit, and publish. So that would be C. Deleting is only for the and archiving is only for the admin. Points. Let's go on to the next one. Set up a simple knowledge base. After completing this unit, you will be able to identify and assign knowledge user licenses, enable knowledge, use the guided flow to set up knowledge, create and publish an article, count and assign licenses. Maria gets ready to purchase licenses for Lightning Knowledge. First, she has to figure out who needs them, everyone including the office dog Sunny. She researches further. It looks like Sunny and most of the agents don't need licenses right away because they read articles, they don't create them. All internal users can read articles without a special license. If Sunny could read, he wouldn't need one either. But Ada and Maria do more than reading articles, they create them. What kind of license do they need for that? User Mayor uses Service Essentials. Lightning Knowledge users licenses are included in Service Essentials, so Maria doesn't need to purchase any. Check with your Salesforce account executive to determine your licensing needs. Once knowledge is up and running, many people will write and edit articles, from agents and managers to subject matter experts and product evangelists. When that happens, each of them needs a license. Sunny isn't only on Maria's list, but at least she has his dog's license. Maria is ready to assign knowledge user licenses to herself and Ada. Then she can start getting the knowledge base out of the planning stage and into the development stage. Here's what Maria does. From the setup menu, choose setup. In the quick find box, enter users. Click users, with Maria's username. I think I've already created her, but maybe in another one. Probably in another playground. Let's have a look. If she's there or not. No, she's in another playground, so. But anyway, let's just select my. Maybe we create a new user. I could choose myself, but I'm the admin, so I'm not really sure. But she's the admin as well, so just select myself. Select knowledge user. Save. So now we have knowledge here somewhere, maybe, or there, or not. Signing a knowledge user license as a knowledge base, similar setup, enabling knowledge. From the setup menu, in the quick bind box, enter knowledge settings. Well, there we have it now, and now we need to enable it. Yes, I understand the impact. Go with the flow. Maria discovered that she can use the knowledge setup flow to automatically enable knowledge, assign licenses to architectural authors, and set up data groups and categories. She wishes she'd found out about this easy time-saving tool before she enabled knowledge and assigned a license to Ada, but now that she knows, she decides to run Lightning knowledge setup flow to make sure everything has been done correctly and to set up data groups and categories. If she needs to make changes later, she can, but the setup flow gets her up and running quickly. Before she starts, Maria checks out the video to see the process in action. Now let's have a look here. So I just had a look through the video. Basically, it's everything we go through here. So let's go to the setup, service setup, and then we do the knowledge setup there. Basically the same stuff, just in video form. Start, switch people, myself. Home solar installation as a data group. So I accidentally hit the stop recording shortcut. I just noticed it when I was already finished, but there was not so much to go through. I think here creating the article is all pretty self-explanatory, and the quiz here was just 2 questions, very easy, straightforward questions. So I hope you can do without my help here. My apologies about this. I hope this video was helpful either way. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. If you have any feedback, whether positive or negative, just type it in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching again, and have a good day.